And when he just turned 6, the parent received a letter from the SWD, and it's not a birthday present, but a very scary letter. And the letter says the child is over 6 years of age, and therefore he is not eligible for subvention or the school-based service. The 6-year-old is still in kindergarten, but is denied of school-based service. Is that the policy, please? I would believe that this should not be the case. Can you very clearly tell the public that what the policy is? Secondly, Mr. Hu Chikin had said that certain schools, because of students with special education needs, the school said that they would not provide interview opportunities. I do not know whether this is a government school or a private school, and if that is the case, would this contravene certain rules? For example, would this smack of discrimination? It is very clear that schools cannot refuse service or entrance into the school because of SEN needs of the student. Perhaps there are some misunderstanding. If the parent has any queries, they are very welcome to approach EDB. And I know that the schools would abide by this requirement generally.
Say it to all Hong Kong people here. Give the undertaking that the on-site pre-school rehabilitation service will not be withdrawn as long as the child has not entered primary school. Can you promise that? Chairman, I have already talked about our present arrangement. I will continue to review our service to do it better. Well, your present arrangement is unreasonable. Why do you stop the service when the child turns 6? And then when people need the service, they have to come back and apply to you. What other criteria do you look at? Well, Chairman, I said if there is a need, we'll continue with the service. What do you mean by if there is a need? The child is receiving the service. The child has been assessed to be in need of the service. But then when the child turns 6, you will just say the child doesn't need the service anymore. What kind of profession are we talking about, Undersecretary? Chairman, I said usually when they turn 6, they will go into primary school. But we understand that there are isolated cases where the child is not in primary school. Now, of course, if you say a child turns 6 and he eats a piece of birthday cake and suddenly he is well and okay, then of course you can stop the service. But then even when a child turns 6, but then he still needs the service as long as he is in kindergarten, then you should continue with it. As for interface between pre-kindergarten and kindergarten children, I said we could consider relieving the parents of their pain. We knew that children at 6 would be in primary school, but then if there are children who aren't, we can go back and review the process. Can I please add, Chairman? It is not strange for children with special needs to still be in kindergarten when they turn 6. And just make it simple. Just continue with the service automatically without asking the parents to reapply. I don't think this will require a lot of social resources. Why don't you just say you will do it?